How's everyone doing today? Welcome back to our 3K to 25 account challenge. Pretty interesting day today. The market is finally starting to pick up. I really like what's going on. We've really had a slump in the last 2 weeks. And because of the Fed meeting today, everyone is basically excited that, hopefully the Feds cut interest rates by, 0.25. So we're praying. We're praying on that cut. We need some kind of momentum. We need some kind of confidence because right now we're still pretty much afraid of this trade war prolonging. We're still afraid that actually go into a recession after these recession warnings, and the Fed's basically choosing not to step in and not to cut rates further to mitigate the effects of slowing down economy. So today we took two plays and I closed out one swing trade from yesterday, which was Netflix. So let's start with Netflix first. Netflix is really hurting my heart. Anyone who knows me knows that I love Netflix around the 305 level. So basically what happened yesterday is Netflix basically fell far below 305. It dipped below 305, fell all the way down to 298. So I basically took a small gamble here. I won't lie. Yesterday, I decided to get into Netflix 310 calls within a 2-week expiration. My thought pattern is I don't think Netflix is going to fall and stay lower than 300. And let me show you exactly why. So, like I said before, the 305 level is an incredibly strong level for Netflix. Now, I've seen two things here. Not only I don't believe that Netflix is going to fall below 300, I should say stay below 300 because it has fell below and come right back, as you can see. I've also spotted, is it on the 4 hour, an inverse head and shoulders pattern, right? So let's take a look at this, right? Boom, one shoulder on the neckline, head beyond the neckline, and then the second shoulder over here on this neckline. So I'm thinking this inverse head and shoulders, I'm praying that this hits. And Netflix literally finds its way all the way back up, retesting the 330 level. That's what I want to see happen. And right now, Netflix is letting me down. So basically, the day opened, I took those 310 calls for 2 weeks. The day opened, let's go back to the 5 minute here, and I seen this spike up. As soon as I seen this spike up, and then basically we had this small consolidation, but it seemed like the price was slowly returning back to that 50 SMA. I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna do this. I know the Feds have to talk at 2 o'clock. Imagine if they say something crazy and they end up sinking the market again. I'm not gonna take this risk. So I actually took my profits around the 302, 301.90 level, and walked away with $143.50 on Netflix, and I was basically done with that. And I'm happy I did because look, Netflix fell back down below the 300 level and basically stayed there towards the end of the day. Now we may see a gap up where this ends up back above the 300 level. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Hopefully we carry over the momentum from today and from this Fed meeting into tomorrow. Fed's basically saying that they're going to remain flexible with cutting interest rates, but they're not going to make it a common thing. They're not going to make it a series of cuts, right? So it's still like, okay, there's hope. At least we know we have their attention and they're willing to consider more interest rate cuts, but we can't really have high hopes, right? So I didn't bother. I didn't take the risk. I just cut. If anything, I'll get back into the play tomorrow if Netflix seems a little bit more promising, heading back. I need it back above the 300 level. To feel safe, I need Netflix back above the 300 level. If I could get it back above the 305 level, I'll feel even better, right? But right now, these levels just they aren't safe for calls. Right now, all I see is put plays right now. My next play was Disney. We caught a great momentum play on Disney. Like I said, we're finally seeing some momentum here. I basically seen this drop all the way down here to this 134 level kind of. Then I spotted the reversal. So I seen the reversal. I didn't get in yet. I waited. I wanted to see this basically get back above the 6 and 12 EMAs, and it did. And then I waited for a little bit more. As you can see, volume was good. So I played this extra safe. I didn't have to play this case so safely, but the reason why I did so, I didn't see volume break above the volume average line, right? We had some good buying volume. I do admit that, but I didn't see any volume above the volume average. So my next confirmation was the SMA, the 50 SMA crossover. Once I seen this crossover here, I was a little bit more confident. So I got in when price basically pulled all the way back to the EMA. I got in on this candle here, and I basically rode it all the way here. Basically, I got in 10 contracts, real small play, and then once this candle closed here, I added to my position another 10 contracts, putting me at 20 contracts in all. And then as soon as I seen this gigantic pullback here to the EMA, actually no, I got out once I seen this candle kind of open up red. I seen a lot of selling volume coming in on the level 2 on the tape, and then I'm like, you know what? I made $400 here, so let me just take this $400 profit. Remember, our profit target is only 200, so I doubled our profit target, and I'm like, I'm cool with that, right? But of course, you know, they had to take $10 away from me, right? I wanted to stop out at 400, and they took $10 away from me, so I'm okay with that. And Roku, so Roku, let's talk about Roku. How do I feel about Roku? This is another, you know, play that I basically managed horribly, but I'll explain why I stayed in. Now, instead of waiting for Roku to kind of peak out up here, as you can see from my trend lines, you know, playing this solely off of price action, what I did was I bought one contract at every level. So I started off, I bought one put contract here because I thought when Roku tried to break and it didn't, right, I thought it was going the opposite direction. Now, I planned to short Roku even before the day even started. As you can see, Roku is way overbought on the RSI. And then on top of that, we're reaching levels that not only is our all-time highs, which is 142.10, but it's levels that we've been rejected at multiple times. So once I seen Roku approaching 136 and it got rejected the first time, that's when I started sizing into my position. So I bought my first put contract expiring 2 weeks from now, so expiring in September. Going back to the 5-minute, so when I got my one put contract here, zoom out, I got my one put contract here, it got brought back down to those EMAs, and guess what? It pushed right back up again. And then when it pushed up, it broke. I'm still in that one put. I didn't cut my loss. And then once it got up to this level here, the 137 level, I rejected twice. I bought another put, right, at this level. So I basically, I'm sizing in. I'm sizing into my position, bought another put up here. And then, of course, we broke above. This is just ridiculous, right? Price action right here. I'm following the price action, but I guess I should have also paid a lot of attention to the volume. But also look at the RSI. right? Every time I buy one of these puts, look at where the RSI is. So I'm getting multiple I'm getting multiple confirmations. I'm getting rejections, and I'm getting overbought RSI signals, and I'm also getting selling volume coming in, right? So I don't feel bad taking these puts because I'm getting the confirmations that make me comfortable to want to take these moves, right? And then once we get to this level, we get a little bit of consolidation. It pushes down, so I'm thinking, okay, the reversal is coming. I'm getting a lot of selling volume here. What happens? We bounce off of the 12 EMA and it pushes back up and it breaks this 138 price level here. So right now Roku is a monster. Roku is just killing us. So once it breaks above, right, and then we get to this 138 level, I buy my third put because I'm like, holy shit, like come on. Like Roku reverse. So I'm basically sizing in one contract at a time, one contract at a time, one contract at a time with a 2-week expiration because I highly doubt Roku is going to really beat this 140 level. I could be wrong, right? Let's say it gaps up or it holds this 139 level. We can see Roku monstering through this 140 level tomorrow. But like I said, I have high hopes. We hit a double top here. 1, 2. Then the market started basically plummeting downwards. So yeah, we hit that double top on that 140 level. Then we started plummeting downwards, and then we see the consolidation around the 138 level in the pre-market. So what I'm hoping for now is a gap down. I don't want Roku to retest 140. I would rather it not retest 140. If it does retest 140 and it breaks, I might just cut my loss because I know Roku. I've seen this time and time before, but I highly doubt Roku's gonna beat that 140 level. Not right now. You know what I'm saying? It may beat it in the future, but not right now. We're too overbought on the daily level, and this is previous high of day, right? I really don't see Roku monstering this level, and I'm guessing probably by next week we can see Roku probably reverse back down to about the 130 level, hopefully the 128. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm also looking to, add on to my position and probably get more puts up at this 140 level before Roku breaks down and takes a break. Because as you can see, it's just too overbought. So right now, I'm swimming in a 270 loss. Like I said, if I see it break above 40, I'll accept my loss. I'll just take it. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably size down. I'll probably cut this put right here. Let's see. I think I have, let's stretch this out. I'll probably cut this 132 put for August 30th because that's only 1 week. That's only 1 week out. It may take, more than just 1 week. And you know me, I don't hold these puts, past Wednesday of the same week of expiration unless they're profitable. So I'm not going to play around with that. If Wednesday comes and I'm still, I'm not seeing anything, or if it crosses 140, I'll cut that put, hold the others and see what happens. But other than that, that's the risk that I'm willing to take for Roku at this point. I know this is a monstrous stock. I'm playing with fire with these puts. But if it pans out and we get another dip, I'll be in the money. I'll be in the moolah in this play. So those are all our plays for today. We basically are up 263 on the day. So we're slowly but surely growing this 3K account. Took a couple losses. It's a little sluggish. We're kind of going back and forth. I'm kind of struggling with this 4K level because I'm making a lot of bigger mistakes, and with all this negative trade news, we're getting a lot of volatility. I'm getting a lot of reversals and flips on some of my plays. So I'm not losing confidence. We have to make it out of these bad times. Hopefully it doesn't come out to be a recession. But we're going to keep confident and keep to the strategy and, just keep to our wits. And like I said, if we get this account to 10K, then we got some money to play with, you know. So thanks again for watching this video. Thanks for the support. Like, comment, subscribe. Contact me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, whatever it is. If you have any questions or requests, let me know. And thanks as usual.